Here you go now, guys. Here we go. We've got something from Little Creatures I haven't had before. The Hazy IPA. 6% I think it is. Yep. And I think it was Goody asked me to try it the other day. And another one. I forget what the other one was. I'll have to have a look at the comment. But I saw this today and I thought, alright, I'll give it a crack. Someone likes it. I like a lot of Little Creatures beers, so should be alright. It's pretty hazy looking. That scares me a little bit. You're kidding. Cheers, guys. Alright. Lots of flavour. I guess it's like making an IPA and then they just don't filter it. Maybe, I don't know. That's not bad. Not my favourite, but it's a pretty well balanced, even sort of flavour. What do they reckon about it? They reckon made with big juicy Aussie and American hops. This luscious party pleaser. It's a cloudy fruit bomb, full of delicious tropical juiciness. Before opening, roll the can, well I didn't do that, to rouse the natural sediment that may have settled over time. I would rather not have the sediment. Thanks very much for that. Unpasteurised for your natural juicy flavour. Preservative free. So there you go, that's the story. And that's the beer. I think Little Creatures originated in WA. And WA, there you go. Part of the Lion Group, so they've been bought out. So Japanese mob owns them now. I think it was Asahi bought Lion and Kirin bought Carlton and United and many others. Anyway, the Japanese know what they're doing. And they bought Little Creatures. That was a big good buy. Can size $3.75, so you're in luck there, guys. I'll rip you. Yeah, it's alright. I probably won't have it again, but it's drinkable. I'll give it that much for a hazy. You're kidding. Not a big wrap on the hazy. I start getting a bit breakfast juicy. You know, if you serve one of them up at brekkie, someone's going to think it's a breakfast juice, really, honestly. Till they go to drive away after they've had a couple of top-ups on the brekkie juice. Now the brekkie juice is going down. Whoa, I'll have a few of them. Jump in the car, you'll be half sloshed. You're kidding. Well, travel story time, isn't it? What do we got for you guys? Somewhere unusual, like New Zealand. Now, imagine that. I was hitchhiking around New Zealand in winter, and I went to this backpackers, and it's weird because I've been to a few backpackers around the world, and you go in and you go, nah, I'm not staying here. You know what I mean? Like the one in Hawaii that had carpet. In Hawaii, why would you have carpet? And someone had smelly feet. We didn't stay there. I went to one right up the top of the North Island, and I was going to stay, and then in the end, I said, nah, I don't want to stay here. You're kidding. That's happened a few times. It's real weird. And you got to look for somewhere else to sleep. You don't care that much when you're travelling around the world if you don't find somewhere to sleep. Like, you can have a kip at the airport or, you know, down the beach. I've done that before. Just have a bit of a sleep on the beach for a while. You know, and you get through it because you're jumping time zones and you're doing this and that. You're all over the place sometimes. Now, we could have bussed during the night in Japan, so we didn't pay for a hotel for one night. That saved us $200. And then, I didn't sleep very well. But down the other end, you've got a room and you can have a bit of an afternoon kip or something, and you're back on board and you've saved a couple of hunch. That's paid for your dinner because you're eating well, because you don't want to go to Japan and eat friggin' bowls of noodle soup. Well, from the restaurant, but you don't want to be buying those cup of soups, Maggie soups, or whatever you want to call them, noodle packets. I saw people doing that in Japan. I just thought, why don't you save up a little bit more money, and next time when you come, just eat the real food and not, like you're missing out on the experience of Japan if you go there and eat packet noodles every day because you haven't got any money. That's just not going to happen. Japan's expensive. Go with plenty of coin when you go there, I'll tell you that much. Well, that certainly changed quick, didn't it? And the smelly fucking backpackers in Hawaii and New Zealand, and we ended up in Japan. You were kidding. Oh, guys, I'll leave you with that. That's the Little Creatures Hazy IPA. Cheers.